I'm Nancy Stohlman, and coming to you from 100-degree Denver. I hope that you are cool or warm wherever you are in the world and whatever your summer is looking like. As promised, I'm going to take some flash fiction questions, and the first one I'm actually going to take is a question that I get a lot. So I thought that this would be a really fun place to start. So the question is, isn't that a prose poem? What's the difference between flash fiction and a prose poem, basically? And people wanting to have like, what's the definition? How do we know which one we're writing? So my answer, not the answer, but my answer is that if plot, if narrative, if telling the story is the driver of the piece, and obviously we're assuming that everything is under 1,000 words, if narrative is the driving piece, if plot, storytelling, tension, all of that sort of stuff is central, then I would call it flash fiction. If plot may not be central, or if it's really something more like a character study or a vignette or scene setting or something just sort of like mood-ish, then I think it could be called a prose poem. But ultimately, I think the choice is up to us. And so if I say it's flash fiction, then it's flash fiction. And if you say it's a prose poem, if yours is a prose poem, then yours is a prose poem. And if I say mine's flash fiction, then mine's flash fiction. I think we get to decide what it's called. And I know a lot of people who like just don't even care about this conversation. Who cares what it's called? Call it whatever you want. Put it in whatever book you want. Yeah, who cares really? But I do think there's value in caring a little bit, in having a conversation about naming and the power of naming, who gets to name it, and who gets to decide what it's called and where it's shelved and how it's packaged and all of that sort of thing. There is, I think that naming is always political, and so I think it's just worth asking who is deciding what your work is called and if you like that or not. I sort of think we should decide what it's called. So, yeah.